Well, hello. Welcome to Brother Blades and More. I'm Brother Rex. You know, friends, it's been a very busy week this week, trying to get ready for this big knife show down in Wiggins, Mississippi. Well, I tell you what, I've been so busy, I left the house the other day and bumped into myself coming back in. Anyway, I've got most of the stuff packed up now, and some of it priced, and some of it we're just going to have to price on the fly. You know what I'm saying, when we get down there. Anyway, it starts Friday and goes through Saturday, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. When I was going through all my things, going through all the little boxes and things, trying to find what I was going to put out on the table, I ran across something, and it stopped me cold in my tracks. I've been in ministry since 2009, and mostly outreach ministry. I never had the convenience of a corner office or a big leather chair. I was usually out at the homeless shelter or a halfway house, things like that. Anyway, I ran across something that someone had sent me, and as I went through it, I was reminded of what a wonderful thing it was. Over the years, I've listened to a lot of wonderful ministers that have been in their churches. I mean, great men with wonderful words and booming voices and stirring the souls, and I was glad to be a part of that. But the other day, I found something that reminded me that maybe sometimes we go a little too far in what we do. Maybe we need to go back, back to the good old days. There is a man that sent me a little burlap bag. He does not know me and did not know me at the time, but he sent me a little burlap bag, and the treasures that I found in there. In particular, as I spilled the bag out on my desk, I found something that reminded me of where we need to go back to. The cross. The simple cross. I've heard some wonderful ministers in my life, but I think the best minister I've ever heard, the best sermon I've ever heard, is kept in a little burlap bag that a man thought enough to send me. Dwayne Clark, Kentucky Knives. I've never met Brother Dwayne, but I sure hope to this weekend at the show. I'm going to have to contain myself. I don't think a simple handshake's going to work. I think I'm going to grab that brother around the neck and hug him like he's a long-lost cousin. What a wonderful, wonderful ministry he preaches by simply placing a few things in a little bag and sending it to folks as a reminder of where we need to be, at the cross. In this age of technology, AI, all these other things that are going on, I long for the days of yesterday. I remember when things were just this simple. I don't know if we'll ever get back to those days, but I pray that some of us will. Brother Dwayne is reaching people that may not ever attend a church. They may not ever hear a sermon or sing from the hymnal. But that little cross, how powerful it is. Brother Dwayne would never brag on himself, but I certainly will. Brother Dwayne, I pray that you are seeing this video. I want you to know that I admire you, sir. You are a true man of God, and there's a fire burning in you to spread the message, the good news, the gospel. And I thank you. And brother, I love you for what you do. I can imagine there's a lot of people in this community that feel the same way. Friends, if you are not a subscriber of his channel, please check him out. I bet you'll be as surprised and blessed as I was the first time I saw him. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the knife community because I see so many wonderful people, and it reminds me that we're not all going to hell. There's still a few of us that plan on going the other direction and taking as many as we can with us, and praise God, I'm one of them. Anyway, the live show is Friday and Saturday, open to the public from 11 to 5 on Friday and 9 to 5 on Saturday. It's at the Stone County Fairgrounds, which is in Wiggins, Mississippi. Now, Wiggins is halfway between Hattiesburg, where I live, and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. That's the coast that borders the Gulf of America. Thank you, President Trump. Y'all come down and be a part of it if you'd like. There's going to be plenty of free parking, free admission, and free knife appraisals for that matter. It's a family-friendly event. Our friends at Deep South Cutlery and Outdoors, right there in Wiggins, they go to a lot of trouble to throw these shows, and I want to thank them as well. Y'all get a chance to come down and be a part of it. Me and Brother Big Jim from the BarlowBrigade, we'll be set up there at the same table, mainly drinking coffee and telling a few stories, and every now and again we may swap a knife because, that's what us old folks do. Anyway, I want you to come down, be a part of it. Kind of get back to what we used to be a long time ago, friends and neighbors. Until then, Godspeed, dear friends. Godspeed.